Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Throgg playthrough, guys. Now, as you can notice, we have actually got the Confederation here. Now, I unfortunately had to go back and refight those battles, and then the Confederation button worked, unlike when you watched it, guys. So, I'm going to take that as a redo, because the button just didn't work, guys, rather than having to slowly grind our way through. We have actually taken a single turn, since, because, Baby started crying downstairs and I had to go help, but we've only had a turn. All I've done is a bit of recruitment, guys, and I'm looking around my settlements to rejig them. We are turning Icefjord into a Ice Drake Fjord, so Icetooth Mountains here into a recruitment hub, and we're going to keep our other one up here. So we'll have our kind of two recruitment areas. I need to build that there. This should actually have been built here, so we'll start building that back over here. Because it's a level 3 building, and having level 3 buildings, you want to have them in your off settlements. What other buildings are level 3? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we really want to be building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, that's the tricky bit. To get some of these things, guys, I am also going to have to... Oops. So actually, that's what we'll do here, is we will Icepack Bay. Get rid of this one, but it will keep this one. Because Icepack Bay is going to build up some of my large monstrous units as well, guys. And that's something, as I said, that's a way we need to do it, because we can't quite build everything everywhere. Unfortunately, because we do have quite small settlements, unfortunately. Which is annoying that we have smaller settlements than everybody else. So I will need to rely on it a bit. But no, what I'm doing is I'm getting rid of a lot of these things in settlements where I'm not going to use them. Because if it's in somewhere I'm not going to use it, I may as well have the income buildings in them. So, do I want to keep? Yeah, and Trollheim Mountain's also going to be kept, so I can have this sort of little area as a recruitment, and this little area here as a recruitment sort of a hub. Or I could do it up there. Yeah, that. So we can do it on that kind of border there. Okay. Let's end turn. Obviously, we're going to build ourselves back up, and then we are going to go and do the monster hunt. Now, we did do a bit of building there. I need to get my army up as well, guys. We're going to switch territories. This is why I've been doing this a little bit, so we can get ourselves some Famir warriors, no, some skin wolves even, into my army as well, who are nice anti-large. Ooh, what's this? Is that a new special building? They have said there are some new unique building trends. I've not seen that symbol before. I'll have to have a look what that is next turn. That could be interesting. We've got lots of population surpluses, guys. Now we've got lots of ports here, which is good for us. We can potentially get some extra trade going as well as time goes on, which will also help us. Obviously, we want to be careful who we're trading with and how we're doing it, but well, we'll see how it goes. These guys aren't particularly friendly with us. And there's another thing. So let's have a look what that symbol means. We've got the extra movement range. And some savage orcs have appeared somewhere. Coastal settlements and major race capitals can be captured and turned into Norse outposts by Norscan factions. Oh! Oh! You can recruit new troops and replenish current armies. At a capital, you can construct fully fledged Norscan settlements. Okay, so does that mean there? Or does that mean Altdorf? If that means places like Altdorf or Britannia, if I can get a fully fledged Norscan settlement and it can be full-sized, we'll have to give that a go. Oh, wow. And actually, that means... Kislev itself down here is a very prime target for us, guys. Right, so we've got our trolls. Let's move over here for some skin wolves. 5 turns, that's the problem. But I thought I could recruit skinwolves here. Oh, I need to be the next level. Ah! Okay, so let's recruit some extra hounds and get a couple of spears in here. Otherwise... let's just keep upgrading going. That'll do for now. Now that's why we're keeping 2 settlements next to each other, guys. It's simply so we can get all that recruitment we need done. Unfortunately, we are going to be doing a little bit of rejigging here to get ourselves sorted, so it's probably going to take a little bit, guys. I should have started getting some of those Marauder champions built. The other thing is, though, I don't want to burn all of my income off straight away, guys. Who's that there? Is this just been... that's Ostland. Kislev is probably going to be our first sort of target. I'm going to leave these other Nausicaans over here on their own. Oh, and the Dowie, they definitely want taking out. So they're there. I'll tell you what, Chaos will be more interesting now, because you'll have more interesting fights early on, and your allies are going to be that much tougher, which will help quite a lot. Which one do I want? I don't really need the armor piercing, so we're going to start recruiting a couple of those guys. 7 turns to them. We're going to start recruiting a couple of those guys. It will take us 5 turns, but we're going to have to wait a couple of turns before we can do things anyway, because we're waiting on both skin wolves. We're 14. I'm trying to work out if I should recruit anything else. Let's get a couple of normal guys, so then we've got a nice sort of segment of normal guys in there. And then we'll do the monster hunt. We will get that monster hunt done this time, guys. I'm being a bit remiss on that monster hunt. That is something I really do want to be focusing on, is getting those monster hunts done and won. These early ones shouldn't be too bad, but I know certainly as you start getting on later, some of the end level monster hunts are actually properly hard, guys. I've not done them all before, and I know there are some new ones as well, so we'll have to see how this goes. The other thing I could do is I could invade Britannia. It's a bit tricky. I could invade Kislev, or I could invade Britannia. And Britannia would also be quite a nice plump target early on. Then again, we could always invade Kislev, burn through there, get a second army up and running to hit Britannia. So, and I could always potentially find these guys bosses and confederate them. I'm actually going to save my income this turn to get myself over the 7,000, because I'm going to be doing some recruitment next turn. I know I need to up the other things, but I want to get myself into a position where I've got an army which is actually useful. We'll do the monster hunt. We'll finish off the Dowie up here. I will take there, because I want to see if I get the resource when I capture the settlement. Even if I don't, it's not going to cost me money to have the settlement. It will just not make an income. So having it doesn't necessarily hurt, it's just not ideal. Yeah, we're also going to start hitting, we'll burn through Kislev, try and capture a lot of this territory. Hellpit, oh! Hellpit is definitely a capital, so I can definitely capture there and make it something good as well, which will be interesting. So this symbol just means I can capture it and make it into some sort of outpost, I believe. Wulfric is ready for duty. I would like to get him back into another unit. Right, we can get some skin wolves now. We've got 3 turns to kill anyway. We'll get 4 skin wolves into this army. This will be quite a tough little army now. What's their upkeep? So I can afford that. Yeah, at the same time, I don't want to be spending too much income because... No, I'm going to save it for now. Because I don't want to be wasting my money, guys, and then having to wait several turns to do the monster hunt. So I want to get that monster hunt completed. Oh, that's the other thing I can do, is I can recruit hero units now. I really should have done that first. We'll get a hero unit into this army now, because we can get a Skinwolf hero unit, I do believe. We'll have to have a look. And Skinwolf hero units are very tough hero units. Basically, it's a melee hero unit. I believe, can we get sorcerers? I don't know if we can. I'll have to have a look. But I want to start working on getting hero units into my army as well, thinking about it, which is what I've been a little remiss on there. What is Agol doing over here? Not much. Yes, we can get sorcerers, and we can get Thimir Bale Fiends, which are... I'm not sure, but we're going to get him. And he will join Throgg, who has leveled up. Oh, let's get that augment now. Two turns on them. They're going to cost 250 each, so I can afford to level something up. Soon we'll be on that monster hunt, guys, and then we'll go and deal with those Dowie, and then we'll look at starting an invasion of Kislev, guys, because Kislev's already being pressured by the Skaven from here, who we might be about to betray shortly, but we'll see how that goes. It does feel a little cheaty, the way of confederating all of the Nausicans, because it's so easy to confederate them, beat the leader, confederate them, and it's quite nice, because it means I've gone from being very small to very big, but when I beat Wulfric, you know, I probably wouldn't have won them completely. Oh, I will throw a peace treaty offer, because they are starting to like me more, and I don't particularly want to be having to deal with them. I thought I was actually at peace with them. Okay, we've got that tech for the extra thing. Extra charge bonus for everybody.
Your paltry hordes are no match for the bloodthirsty warriors I.
Your paltry hordes are no match. Okay, let's have peace. One more turn. We can start leveling that one up. Right. That's nice. Start buffing up my skin wolves. Next turn, we will be doing a monster hunt, guys, which will be nice. I probably could have done this without a full army, but I want a full army anyway to do other things, like go after the Dowie. That's where the extra armor piercing from those other units would have been useful, but against other people at this point they won't be so useful. Later on, that extra armor piercing will probably be a bit more useful, but right now it's not such a worry. So next turn, as I said, we're going to jump into that battle, and then, yep, Kislev. We're going to look at battering through Kislev. I want to take Kislev itself because that can be a fully fledged Nautican settlement, guys, from the sounds of it. Yeah. Actually, I probably should have taken the other one, but never mind. Ooh, we need to leave the settlement to do this. Okay, so obviously we've got here, we've already read that before. Let's do this, guys! Let's do a cheeky autosave, because this looks nasty. That's a lot of Dragon Ogres. And a couple of Shag-Offs as wow, yeah. This is going to be tricky, guys. I mean, we're going to hopefully beat him, but this is not going to be a fun fight.
You have cut the Shag-Off off, my lord, but you should tread with care. Traygard is more ancient and powerful than most others of his kind. Bringing him down will be no easy feat. Swarming him with several units at once may not be the best course of action. He is strengthened by the power of raging storms that can cause significant damage. Something brews in the sky overhead.
Oh dear. Oh, this is gonna be fun. These guys can go onto the edges. You guys can actually go into the centre as a nice solid lump. Some trolls on the flanks. My frostworm here. You guys can sit back and engage where you're needed. You can sit here and you can sit here. Let's have a look. So you're straight anti-large melee and we're anti-large. So basically we are going to go for their lord. Are they going to attack us or are we going to have to attack them? They are going to come to us. Now, he does have lots of spells, so... These skin wolves are all anti-large, so we can get them involved where needs be. These guys aren't, my trolls aren't, but they're relatively tough. Also, these guys are just going to hold the line and try and keep them busy. Their manticores are also going to be fun. Yeah, so he has a bombardment ability. Don't get caught in the storms. Electrical storms are brewing in the air above. That'd be the storms.
Attack the mortals! Attack the mortals! Master, obey Thunder!
Let's get these guys involved. Get Throgg in. Now what I'm worried is these guys are going to charge in and cast some more storms at us. Buff up everybody around us. Wow, that was nice. Let's slam into him. That's nice, we're actually breaking them relatively easily there. I really should not have said that. You can go after those manticores. We have a little aerial duel here. If they don't land. Get out, get out, get out! Oh, that's not good. Everybody can fold in on him. Because the rest of them are breaking already, so if we finish him off quickly... Throgg can turn and batter him. He's not even got here yet. That's good. So we're actually doing quite nicely here, guys. Oh wow, I left some of my units behind. You guys can fold in there. We're cracking him. You two can break out and hit him directly. Move!
Yes.
Ah, you're not getting out of there. Eesh. Oh well, let's turn back in. Come on, Throgg, get on him. You can go spit at him, please. That did not last go well. Let's try and break this other one, please. We're kind of doing what they told us not to by having everybody together. Oops. It's working for us though. Badly. Ah! Let's just kill him. Yeah, that was not good. Let's pull most of these units out and leave my anti-large on him. So basically, everything but these guys wants to be pulled out. Ooh, did he really just batter that over? I mean, you can see the damage we took there by being in there. I'm going to bring my dragon in as well. Because he does a lot of damage. Ah! I don't blame those skin walls for breaking. They're taking a lot of damage being in there. And we're going to take these two out completely. Oh, it does give us a timer. I hadn't noticed that. These guys can pretty much soak it, though. Let's spit at him. If it will let us. We hit our own a bit. We did nice damage there. I'm going to take next storm, but we should be able to get through this. You guys can actually get out. Oh, you can run away. That'll do as well. These guys can take this, so... most of those got out. So this army's taking a lot of damage. I don't think I'll lose many units, though. It'll just take us a while to recoup, which is why I was saying I probably should have... Oh, there's you. There we go. Whew, that was tricky. Maybe I should have listened to it a little more. Traygard has fallen. What a glorious offering, guys. There you go. That was nasty, actually. I didn't listen. I just went and zerged it a little bit. But we won. A victory is a victory, guys. So a nice, solid... Well, not a solid victory. A fairly bad victory for us there. I really should listen a bit more in the future, and by all means tell me off for that, guys, and tell me I did it completely wrong. I didn't mean to get them all in, they just kind of ended up happening. In the end I kind of went, sod it, I'll try and kill him, burn him down fast, but it didn't work. And that's an easy monster hunt, guys. Let's take the replenishment. A monstrous offering. Which one did we want to go for? I can't remember which we wanted to go for, guys. I think the eagle? Serpent was cheaper units. So yeah, we're going to do serpent. Yeah. Okay, how much do we actually need to get into one of these? Or has it just not worked? Yes, we get some extra upkeep. That one's also good, so the hound is also good. But as you saw, when we go sacrifice towards one, we lose towards the others, so... we start making our way down here, and we're going to go push against those Dowie. Let's work on our income buildings. I know we don't get a huge amount of income, guys, but upping those, I mean, even though it's only a little bit, it still helps. So let's get all my income buildings built up as high as we can. Because it still adds to our income, which means our base income is always reasonable. Even if I'm going to make money off raiding, guys, and pillaging, having a good base income is always very, very beneficial. Because it means if I have a few turns without raiding, when I'm not raiding, I don't have to worry quite so much. I'm also potentially going to, if I don't take out those Skaven, unless I capture settlements, there is the distinct possibility that the Skaven are going to sneak in behind me, which could cause other issues. See, that's just crying out for me to take it. I'm at peace with them. I don't want to be starting wars yet. I can afford to start putting another army together, but I prefer to hold the income for the time being. I'm not recruiting at the moment, so we'll do that. Oh, we want to start another monster hunt. Let's see. That's good, and we get 10,000 gold from doing it. Oh, that, we get the Frostworm. Okay, yeah, we're going to do the Figure Strex, Scion of the Cold Void. Scion of the Cold Void. I know it's not Scion. Move somebody to Tower of Karak. Let's just cheat and recruit a lord here. Apparently he eats his enemies, guys. It's not very nice of him, really. Okay, so we're gonna go batter that last Dowie hold down, and then we're gonna our eyes are gonna look at Kislev, guys, and try and scour Kislev, and then we'll raid, and then we'll burn along the coast, and we'll start raiding deep into the old world, guys. There are a few shiny settlements for us to take down in the old world as well. But as I said, guys, mostly this campaign, you know, I'm not sure where I'm going to go. We'll definitely raid around the place. We'll try and get settlements on. I will also go and try and get Skeggy at some point. Ooh, we can actually see Skeggy, or oh no, we can't. I thought I could see Skeggy, because Skeggy is a Nausicaan settlement as well. So. Let's move up to the border. Obviously, we also spread chaos corruption, guys. That'll do for now. I thought I just had to move a character into this region. I've got to raid the following region. Yeah. Let's look what how he's set up. Actually, I'm not so upset by his setup. And he will raid this region for a turn. Now, it's annoying when it makes you raid your own regions, because your people don't like it, unsurprisingly. I'll probably keep Wulfric as my second lord, to be my second lord, guys, because he is obviously a very, very solid lord. So he will almost certainly be my second lord, guys. And we'll see how this goes. We might send him on a few monster hunts because he's a fantastic jeweler. I mean, he'd have taken out that Shaggoth so quickly. He'd have potentially been better than Throgg at it. But he's not anti-large, so he wouldn't have got Throgg's bonuses against large. But Throgg and him are very solid. You could have them in the same army. It would be a little OP, actually, but... With the appearance of giant winged monsters, frostworms, are thought to be a type of chaos-mutated dragon that dwells in the underground passageways of the old world's coldest climates. Amongst the northern tribes, there are tales of such monstrous frostworm, of one such monstrous frostworm called Figurstrex. I've said that completely wrong. Scion of the Cold Void, that has terrorized the tundra for centuries. Witnesses say, that when it comes out of hibernation, it emerges from the ground in a heartbeat to indiscriminately devour all unknowing passers-by who get too close to its territory. Located somewhere within the frozen north end of Troll country, recently the town of Kark and the surrounding areas of Troll country have been inexplicably blanketed by a freakishly bad snowstorms. Word also reaches you that entire tribes have disappeared in the region. Okay, I'm not going to read through all of this, guys. So basically, it sounds like he's in the area. So, recruit a war beast. Is that part of this? Yes. No. Yes.
The eternal challenger. Where's my next?
Are these war beasts? Yes.
I'll see it. Battle time is feeding time.
Ooh, we've leveled up. Twisted Flesh or Vicious Assault. Extra damage for everybody within a certain range. That's nice. Rather than the extra defense.
What?
Where's that garrison like now? Well, I mean, we'll find out if we can take them.
Wiping them out! Taste life from it!
Yeah, let's level you up, because obviously we want to level you up as well. Okay. hoping those Dowie sally forth against us. And what I'll do if they do that, I'll use my skin wolves on the flank to get around behind them and batter their words are failing me.
Stunty runt!
Oh, they want a peace treaty. Yeah, that's not happening. They went back to war with me. I'm not giving them the benefit of a doubt now. Though they have sat in their holes rather than sallying forth, even though they've been at war with me. We're going to siege them out, guys. But that is unfortunately going to have to wait until next time. We'll do this first. The weather around the Tower of Crack is even more inhospitable than First Fort. The unusually harsh climate is seemingly unbearable for most things to dwell too long. The tundra is devoid of life, which may also be evidence of the mighty Throgg is nearby, usurping all other predators in the vicinity. Further reconnaissance is needed, but if you are to dwell in the extreme weather, you need help of those who are most at home with this harsh, snowy habitat. But who will you choose for this? Ice trolls. Oh, we've got another tech, and we're going straight on to the other one to buff up our guys there. We need to recruit some Nausicaan ice trolls, which I think we can do. Might have to be global. Oh, we can't. Okay. We need to start building another building in Winter's Pine then. I'm going to knock this one over for now then, so I can build the other building there. But as I said, guys, we are going to end this one here. Sorry we've not done a huge amount. We did it this time. We've been rejigging our territory for a certain extent and getting our army sorted out again, guys. But no, as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this, guys. Next turn, we'll finish off for Dowie, then we're going to invade Kislev, guys, and start taking there. Thank you very much for watching.